Hello, my name is Kamika Felder. I'm doing my speech of introduction on Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the first female president of an African state, specifically Liberia. I'm introducing her at a conference entitled Women in Power Conference, hosted by Spelman College and African American Women's College. Her topic of speech is Iron Women of Liberia Transcended into American Women Today. Here we go. Good afternoon, my fellow Spelman sisters. I would like to welcome you to our culminating event of our Women in Power Conference here at Spelman College. I am Kamika Felder, the chairwoman of the event, and I am just completely honored to have our speaker down us with her tremendous words of wisdom. Her journey to the top was not an easy one, but she was driven by a desire to end injustice and turmoil in her country. Liberia's president, revered as the Iron Lady, is the first woman ever elected head of an African state, but her journey there was a daunting one. Born in Monrovia, Liberia's capital, she obtained her first degree in economics and accounts in 1955 from the College of West Africa. She continued her studies in the United States in the 1960s at the University of Wisconsin-Madison, and then went on to study economics and public policy at Harvard's John F. Kennedy School of Government, gaining a Master's of Public Administration. She felt her place was in politics from the start. In 1972, she served as the Assistant Minister of Finance under the President at that time, William Tolbert. Being a woman not tolerant of wrongdoing, she resigned soon after getting into a disagreement about spending. Subsequently, she was the Minister of Finance in 1979 in order to instill her financial values upon the country. This Iron Lady, however, didn't have an easy time in office. While serving as the finance minister, she just nearly escaped death when Samuel Doe, a member of an indigenous Kron ethnic group, staged a bloody coup that killed the president and 13 members of his cabinet. Unhappy with the new leader, she decided to take matters into her own hands, and again decided to run against him. Unfortunately for her, she was sentenced to 10 years in prison for doing so. Upon hearing about this, thousands of Liberian women and the international community signed a petition for her immediate release, and she was freed under the condition that she would go into exile. During this time, she moved to Washington, D.C., where she served as vice president of both the African Regional Office of Citibank and the Equator Bank in Washington, D.C. By 1999, civil war had returned to Monrovia. However, after peace was restored and the government was being led by its interim leader, our Iron Lady served as head of the Governance Reform Commission, as she was very adamant on restoring the condition in the government in her country. In the 2005 presidential election against her rival, George Weah, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf won the election to become the first female president of Liberia, or any African state for that matter. Through struggle and strife, takeovers and turmoil, our distinguished speaker had the tenacity to take herself to the top and rightfully earn the name Iron Lady. Today she will tell us the struggles of women in Liberia and how they overcame them, as an example to teach us, the black women of tomorrow, how to accomplish the same. It gives me great pleasure and is a true honor to introduce Her Excellency, President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Please help me a round of applause. Yay! Okay, thank you.